Yeah, well, speaking of Frisco Street Show, we had Showtime on the podcast, which was dope.
What? I ain't seen Showtime since back then.
Yeah, he probably still looks the same.
Okay.
He's on his vegan tip.
That's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying. I ain't got there yet. I ain't ready to give up my chicken. Not yet.
Showtime, he included you on his projects.
Yeah.
But then he also put out the album with you and Messy Marv.
Yep.
Was that his idea?
No, it wasn't. Actually, that's a long story. I went to the studio because Marv was recording in Sacramento. So I went to the studio, and I have, recorded with him and Quinn way before that.
Yeah, you're
so
on
he
their,
was
their,
in Sacramento,
and
he was recording a project with somebody, and I just slid through there, and chilled at the little session. Then the next day, he hit me like, Marv, let's just do a joint thing. So I came back that next day, and I recorded all my verses that next day. I was ready. But when I went in there, I felt the energy like, I'm going to be on this. I just knew it. And then he hit me, and shit, we knocked that shit out in a day.
Oh, so that was pretty much Messy's.
Yep.
What do you think? Do you think he just thought it was dope to have a male-female combo on the record, or was
I think so. Yeah.
Something about y'all chemistry, or?
Well, yeah, I think it was dope, like the male-female combo. Yeah, and then we already knew each other, so yeah.
That was a pretty big album too.
Yeah, it was. Heck yeah.
I feel like
that's legendary.
Yeah, because you mentioned like how Mess was. That's how people got introduced, was with Quinn. But this is when he was starting to get on his solo hype.
Yep.
And he worked with a lot of producers from Sac too, I believe.
Yep.
Sacramento actually also has. That's another thing we should talk about, because there's like a big producer scene up there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of influential beat makers and stuff.
Yep.
Who are some of the producers from Sac that you feel like deserves recognition?
Shoot. Let's see. Going back, you got Big Hollis. Big Hollis was like, he was killing stuff. That's who I did that Ghetto Blues 2001 album with. He did the Mac Dre. I don't know if he did all of them. I think it was a Mac Dre as the name, the album I was on. I Gotta Go. Y'all go run that back. You know what I'm saying? The song was called I Gotta Go. But Big Hollis was real influential back then. I don't know, like back then we just really messed with a lot of Bay Area producers. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense too. I feel like I was saying earlier, a lot of people from the Bay, including artists, moved up that way.
That's what I'm saying. Everything, it just keeps going.
Well, Mac Dre was one of those artists too, right? He lived. That's something that Sacramento people just love to bring up. What? Anytime Mac Dre comes up, they're like, he lived in Sac.
Like that's his whole life, right?
Yeah, I'm like, dude, he's from Vallejo, but yeah, he lived in Sac, and obviously he was active, out there, and yeah, that album Mac Dre's the name. How did that come to you getting on that project?
Well, back then, I wasn't really, the cell phones and all that wasn't like they are now, and I wasn't really on no. So he was like, Marv, I forgot. He found somebody that was able to get in touch with me, and I went to the studio, and he was like, yeah, Marv, I had to get you on this. I had to hunt you down. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I couldn't get nobody else on this, so that was dope. And he actually did the beat to that too.
Oh.
So yeah, it was like I was juiced, because this is fucking Mac Dre, yo, like too hard for the radio, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was a dope experience.
Oh, that's tight. Yeah, because people don't realize he made a lot of his own beats too. Yeah. He was a producer as well. Yeah. Damn, so you were just like in demand.
Yeah, for
from
sure.
all these artists seeking you out.
Yeah.
Well,
and it's like it's coming back around, because I got some shit that's about to be dropped that I'm not even gonna tell. It's just gonna drop, and y'all gonna be like, "That's what she was talking about."
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah,
that's good to know.
It really is. I'm excited.
Recognize where you got the game. We got our own style, got our own slang. Northern California is a West Coast thing. This is the history of the Bay. Recognize where you got the game. We got our own style, got our own slang. Northern California is a West Coast thing. This is the history of the Bay.